Faculty, parents, and family members, but most of all to the class of 2020. I am humbled and honored to be speaking to you this evening. This past year has passed in the blink of an eye. So many of you are wondering, where has the time gone? It seems like yesterday that you were being dropped off, riding the bus, or walking to dentist lab school for the first time. Well, here we are. And while the time may have passed in the blink of an eye, history also repeats itself. Many of those same family members that saw you off on your first day are still here to support you on one of your last. Those enemies from elementary school that you sat next to have now morphed into lifelong friends. Many of you have expressed some concern and anxiety about what awaits you as you venture to high school. Middle school's a bubble. You are insulated. All of this changes after today. And so I return to the motto that many of you heard me expound about the first week of school during PBIS boot camp. The motto that shapes my life: live life, clean house, and help others. You must live your life as if every day is your last. Don't worry about amassing a great deal of wealth, but be rich in the things that matter: the love and respect of your family, your colleagues, and your friends. Try to leave this world a better place than you found it. And never forget that there are no prizes awarded to the richest person in a cemetery. All the money in the world is worth very little if you are not passionate about what you are doing, and if you have no one to love and no one who loves you. All you need to do is answer one simple question: what ignites my heart? Forgotten children, untouched lands, the inner city, the outer limits? Heed the fire within. If you have a passion to sing, then sing. If you are stirred to manage and be in charge, then manage and be in charge. If you ache for the ill, then heal them. If you hurt for the lost, then teach them. Speak up and speak out about those things that matter. Remember the morals and virtues that your parents, priests, pastors, and prophets taught you. As Dr. King said, our life begins to end the day we become silent about the things that matter. To be truly successful, you must get rid of the excuses and the fears that unfortunately dominate too much of our lives. There are only two people that are in control of you, your actions and your accomplishments: the person that stares back at you in the mirror and the Almighty. Your actions and your accomplishments are your own. You must take ownership of them. They have nothing to do with who your parents are or how much or how little you were raised with. You must not be afraid to risk all you have because it is easier to play it safe. Use the talents that have been given you. It is the risk takers that change the world. And even though the odds and the burdens you carry seem insurmountable, there is someone who will always gladly carry them for you. And finally, helping others. My grandmother used to say that at some point in our lives, each of us should have to work a job that requires us to do physical labor and to serve the public. Once you have done so, you will come to appreciate all those who have served you in the past, and you will see those who serve you in the future in a new light. Winston Churchill once said, "We earn a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." Your life will not be measured by what you do, but how well you do it. Give back to your children, your neighbors, your community, and your church. Always keep the golden rule in mind. If you want others to treat you honestly, then be honest with them. If you want others to respect you, show them respect. Always try to model the behavior you hope to see in the rest of the world. All of which means that you're going to have to grow up faster than some other generations. This pandemic has shaken up life as we know it. It's awoken a lot of young people to the fact that the old ways of doing things just don't work. That it doesn't matter how much money you make if everyone around you is hungry and sick. If history has shown us anything, it is that when we have struggled as a nation, it is our young people who let us out, built us up, and made us better. During your next chapter, you will be visited with numerous blessings, as well as troubled times. During these ups and downs, it is important to remember that the power of prayer is real. Regardless of how great or small the praise or concern, someone's always listening. To the parents and families assembled, thank you for sharing these remarkable young people with us over the past 1 year or several. I hope we have returned them to you a bit wiser, more worldly, more interesting, and more mature. You should be very proud of your sons and daughters. I assure you, we share in that pride. And to the class of 2020, I speak on behalf of all of the faculty and staff of Dennis Lab School when I say that this has been our privilege to share these years with you. You've challenged us, inspired us, and taught us well. We have great expectations for each of you and will follow your lives and careers with interest. No matter where you go or what you do, we will always proudly claim you as our students. Please stay in touch. Good luck, and may God bless each and every one of you. We see you, we've got you, and we love you. Congratulations.